This girl was picking up a ball. Suddenly she slipped and fell into the pool. She cried desperately for help, but the nanny was lost in music and did not notice. Just as the girl was about to sink, the dog pushed the door open with its mouth. It climbed over the fence and jumped straight into the water. The dog saved the girl in time, dragged her to the edge of the pool, shook off the water from its body, and licked the girl's face dry with its tongue. The girl was moved to tears. Just as the dog was leaving, the sister and the nanny arrived. The nanny begged the girl to keep it secret, but the sister was angry and said she would tell their mother. So the nanny was fired on the spot. One day the family took the dog for a checkup. The nurse said it needed an injection, but the dog immediately fainted. As soon as the vet saw the clever dog, he wanted to take it for cruel experiments. The next day the vet tore his own clothes, smeared tomato sauce on his hands, and rubbed it on the dog's nose, then suddenly slapped the dog hard. The girl saw everything through the window. Sure enough, the dog became furious. It immediately pounced on the vet. The parents rushed over at the noise and quickly pulled the dog away. The girl explained it was the vet's trap, but when they saw the vet's hands full of blood, no one believed the girl. Then the vet threatened the father. If he did not send the dog to his hospital, he would report the dog for hurting people. The father looked at the poor dog and could only agree in pain. He put the dog into the car and let it be taken away. The children chased the car crying, watching the sad dog, and the father's heart was torn apart. After all, the dog had been with them for years. In the laboratory, the dog seemed to understand. It crawled into the father's arms, begging him not to leave, but the father could not bear to stay. As soon as the father left, the vet grabbed the dog and took it to the warehouse, where many captured dogs were locked up. When the father came home, the children treated him coldly. That night he talked with his wife. The wife said maybe they should believe the children. So the whole family went to the vet's house. But the vet said the dog had already been disposed of. They wanted to rush in and search. Then the father noticed the vet's hands had no wounds at all. The truth was finally revealed. The father angrily punched the vet in the face. When he called the police, he found the vet had secretly slipped away. They tracked him all the way and finally arrived at an experimental base. The father quietly climbed onto the roof and saw the vet's crimes through the skylight. Just as the vet raised his gun, the father dropped from above and knocked him down. But the vet had gone mad. He raised the gun again and aimed at the father. Just then a puppy rushed in and bit the vet hard at his weak spot. The vet was in great pain. They released all the dogs. 2 dog thieves tried to escape, but were blocked by the pack of dogs. They ran through the streets, climbed up the iron gate, thinking they had escaped successfully, and even twisted their hips proudly. But suddenly several dogs appeared and gave them a heavy punishment. In the end, the vet and his assistant were convicted. This family became famous because of it, and they lived happily with the dog ever after. Have you ever raised a dog? Welcome to comment.